Good evening, and welcome to the ceremonies for the graduating class of 1993. I'm Crystal Beeman.
And I'm Colin Gardner. We are the Masters of Ceremonies for this evening.
Please rise as Jennifer Lewin sings O Canada, accompanied by Ivana Simmons on the piano.
With the salutatorian of this graduating class, Jason Boons.
behalf of the Shaunavon High School graduating class, I would like to welcome you all here today for our graduation. Thank you for all your support. I would especially like to welcome the people who are graduating, us. I know that every one of us is very excited to be here and have been waiting for this moment for over 12 years. We now have to put our high school years behind us and look towards the future. This won't be easy. Over our school years, we've had many good times together and have made great friends. Our class was in 2 different schools until grade 8, and I know that there were many happy occasions for both groups in these early years, and there were many more after we joined in grade 8. Although there were no plane crashes in the mountains where we were forced to bond together as a group, there were still many events that pulled us together. These are too numerous to mention. Most importantly, of course, were the friendships. If we never see each other again after this day, I hope that we will always remember the good times we had with our friends, because it is our friends who pulled us through our high school days and thought up the good excuses. I have just one piece of advice for all my friends here. It took me quite a while to think this one up. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Thank you.
We will now have Mr. Miller and Mrs. Olson introducing the grads as Mr. Tykolis hands out the scrolls.
Good evening. This evening, Mrs. Olson and I will be introducing the graduating class of 1993. We hope that you enjoy our tribute to these students and realize that these tributes are all done in fun. Please don't take any offense to any of the roasts. We hope that you enjoy what we have to say about each of the grads as much as we've enjoyed writing about them.
Craig Hoisington. Hot Lip Hoy. Related to Hot Lip Houlihan. I understand that he is quite a performer too. I hear that English classes were quite revealing. Craig was a part-time student at SHS because of his commitment and love for the game of hockey. Or was it those Swift Curtain girls? Craig's favorite saying is, "I want to be the bad guy." Craig plans a future in agriculture. This could be a stepping stone towards becoming the Minister of Agriculture. This should make you the villain for sure.
Bruce Beeman. Bruce is an immigrant from Simi. He had immediate interaction with the indigenous Shaunavon people, namely Dana. Each morning when Bruce entered the school, Dana's eyes were just a beamin'. His being a member of the Badgers hockey team shows that Bruce is willing to take a shot at anything. Bruce plans to farm in the future. I'm sure he'll be outstanding in his field, if nothing else crops up. Good luck in all future endeavors, Bruce.
Lee Biard. Attention! About face. Warrant Officer Beard. Inspection. Docks are shined. Buttons done up. Cummerbund intact. Bow tie straight. No cummerbund. Oh dear. Your mother must have dressed you. Lee has been actively involved in Air Cadets, which accounts for his mature, self-disciplined disposition. Lee's future plans are somewhat blurry at the moment, but he has decided to take up optometry as a profession. At ease, Lee.
Ian Goldstein. Ian participated in football and basketball this year. Captain of the Shadows boxing team on the basketball court. When Coach Regal told Ian to knock him dead, Ian took her literally. He does a great imitation of Mike Tyson. Actually, Ian is so easygoing and laid back that he can sleep while in a standing position. Are you awake, Ian? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, it is not true that Ian has rocks in his head. He has a ruby in his eye. Good luck in your future, Ian.
Devin Floberg. Devin liked to play football in the fall, hockey in the winter, and hooky in the spring. Devin's secret ambition is to take over the family farm. It will be a harrowing experience, but he has to sow his oats somewhere. He can't take everything with a grain of salt. Mr. Maloney would like to give you an award for locker management, stamped with best before date 1989. Devin really gone into the spirit of things at SHS, dress-up days, intramurals, etc., etc. Devin's plans are attending the U of S in the College of Arts and Science. Good luck, Devin.
Jason Lank Lewins. Jason returned to our school after a one-year stint in grade 10 at Roblin, Manitoba. He was an excellent addition to our school. Jason participated in football, volleyball, basketball, badminton, and track and field. He is an honor roll student who organized our school intramural program. Jason is also a distinguished member of the Stickman Art Society. This is quite an honor, and we just happen to have one of his extremely valued works of art with us this evening. We will certainly miss Jason's strong work ethic and bizarre sense of humor. Jason plans to attend the U of S in the fall with the other Musketeers, Bill and Scott. Is Saskatoon ready for them? We wish you continued success and enjoyment in your studies.
Merrick Goldstein. First, an announcement to the Goldstein family. Pictures were at 12:15, the banquet at 5:30, and the exercises at 7:30. We know that time and details elude Merrick, so if you're not out there, or if you are out there, glad you made it. If you're not, could someone please call them? No problem though, not a total loss. There still is the dance to follow. The crystal ball reveals that Merrick's secret ambition is to either become a comic relief for Kim Campbell or a writer for the National Enquirer. We can see the headlines now. Baby born with giraffe head. During the first term, Merrick's passes were all related to volleyball. However, the second term, Merrick was busy blocking Stacy's passes. But Stacy finally got her man. Your future looks bright, so relax and enjoy.
Scott Burke. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Superberg. Able to triple jump over tall buildings. Devours food faster than a speeding bullet. Stronger than Conan the Barbarian as he destroyed others in his path. No, Scott is Shaunavon's own Don Juan. Scott has done it all. SRC Vice President, starred in volleyball, basketball, football, received bronze medal in track, lifeguard instructor at the pool, and honor roll student. As talented as Scott is, he's still a little off the wall. Scott plans to attend the U of S to major in engineering. Best wishes.
Gavin Conrad. Or Mr. Dress Up. Gavin found his suit in the bottom of the tickle trunk. Gavin has made a decision, or has to make a decision between Mr. Dress Up and his secret idol, Magnum P.I. Gavin kept us entertained with his dress-up clothes. Herb, we understand times are tough, but doesn't a young man need his own wardrobe? Maybe the transportation cost ate up the budget line as all signs led to Frontier. Gavin plans to pursue a career in chemical technology. Good wishes go with you.
Clinton Godju. Clint comes to us as an exchange student from Admiral. We're not sure what we exchanged him for yet. Just as in the school play, he was the villain. So in life, he was infamous for his creative excuses and outlandish sense of humor. Just a word of advice to those who may encounter Clint. Smart is when you believe only half of what you hear. Brilliant is when you know which half to believe. Clint would like to become Prime Minister someday, but Clint would have to learn his role more quickly, as the drama cast would agree. But there is something of a poet in him, as witnessed by his famous lines, "To be or not to be, to sleep, perchance to dream. Something is rotten in the town of Admiral." Best of luck at the U of R in your quest for future fame.
David Meek. In the past, David has earned the status of being a certified propane pump attendant. David could always be found shooting hoops at any time during the day. As our intramural stats man and winner of the grade 12 math award, Dave has always been interested in figures. Dave plans to take electronic engineering at DeVry Technology Institute in Calgary. Good luck, Dave.
Lee Cursion. Known as Big Red or Mr. Olympia. When Lee began lifting weights, his goal was to become another Arnold Schwarzenegger. However, all of the weightlifting in the world didn't increase his height. Don't despair, Lee. You could probably be a stand-in for Arnold's twin, Danny DeVito. Watch out, Arnold. Here I come. Tell me, Lee, when you kept borrowing that battery charger from Mr. Noel, was it really for your car, or did you really want to energize yourself? Old habits die hard. Good luck, Lee.
Jennifer Herrick. Watch your step, Jennifer. We don't need any injuries tonight. She is escorted by Dave Meek this evening. Lucky there wasn't a bowls game tonight. Jennifer's challenge has been to get Dave to stay for a family meal during the bowls game, and then to stop Dave from talking with her parents, to watch the game with her. Jennifer plans to study radiology. This should give her an inside picture to show how things have developed. A tip to Jennifer, don't overexpose yourself. Good luck, Jennifer.
Aaron Wilton. Aaron has a lot of class. His plans are to become a phys ed teacher. Aaron's favorite dwarf is Grumpy, so we're told. Aaron, you've already passed the first entrance requirements to becoming a teacher. All of our colleagues are like that.
But not us.
Aaron played football with the Shadows this season. He was a defensive back. He could blitz with the best of them. We would like to wish Aaron the best of luck on becoming a teacher. May you have many loyal subjects. You're dismissed, Aaron.
Duffy Bolton. Oh, Duffy is here tonight. Duffy is a student whose presence goes unnoticed. He is so quiet and unassuming that he's often missed in the crowd. Duffy loves to tinker with his truck and spends his spare time repairing the minor mechanical problems. He plans to pursue a career as a welder. This might be what Duffy needs so he can tackle the major problems. Good luck, Duffy.
Shelley Fuller. We've wondered why Shelley is so quiet. As a child, she must have been told that children should be seen but not heard. Rarely do we hear a sound from her. She must have been confused by the message because her classmates rarely see her after dark. Shelley plans to share her autobiography in print when she publishes Adventures in Babysitting. She will continue with her care of children as she plans to study early childhood development. The mums in Shaunavon will notice the change once you're gone. Good luck.
Carrie Ann Hoffner. Carrie is another Simeite. Carrie was on the Blackwell's best dressed list while attending SHS. Perhaps Carrie could give Gavin, Mr. Dress-Up, a few pointers in proper attire. Carrie's dream is to own a large resort hotel in Simi. She plans to take a course in hotel restaurant administration. I am certain that Carrie will do well in whatever she does. Well, carry on.
Dwinelle Bedner. Nell has gained much notoriety since arriving at SHS. Being a natural athlete, Dwinelle has excelled in volleyball, basketball, and track and field. In fact, she became so famous that most mornings she had a police escort to school. On the other mornings, she slept in. Had she danced the night away? She shared her dance expertise by instructing dance and entertaining audiences. Good luck this summer in Kamloops as a member of the provincial volleyball team and continued success at university. By the way, Neller, if you had a date tonight, where would he be?
Bill Ritz, our resident shadow boxer. Bill is famous for his imitations, in particular for Captain Highliner, The Undertaker, and Muhammad Ali. Bill's athletic ability enabled him to play football, volleyball, and basketball, and he also helped coach track. Whatever Bill does, he gives it the old 1-2. We believe the reason Bill became a lifeguard was to help contribute toward the food bill in Saskatoon. Crackers won't go far with 2 Ritz boys and a berg on the side. Bill plans to attend the U of S in the fall. Best of luck.
Stephen Anderson. His secret ambition is to take his one-handed basketball shot and join the Harlem Clowns. Speaking of clowns, Stephen is always entertaining us with his corny sense of humor. Kind of reminds us of John Candy and Uncle Buck. Rumor has it that Stephen wants to become a paramedic so he can rescue fair maidens. I'm sure that whomever you administer first aid to will be in good hands. Good luck, Steve.
Melanie Hekla. Melanie is our academic whiz kid. And why, you may ask? Because her father once told her that if she ever got less than a 99 on a test, he would evict her. She also enjoys the game of basketball. However, a knee injury this past season has ended her dream to be the first female on the Bulls team. Instead, Melanie has chosen to get a degree in engineering at the U of S. We wish you the best, Mel.
Reagan Coulter. Perhaps looking nicer tonight than the last time on stage as Morgana the Crook. Even though Reagan looks radiant tonight, please don't hold it against her, for her favorite saying this year was, "Don't hate me because I'm beautiful." I hope you have better luck walking by garbage cans than you do have driving. Otherwise, you may come out looking like Oscar the Grouch. Reagan's love has been playing basketball for the Silhouettes and also being the color commentator for the Chicago Bulls games. Reagan will be entering the University of Saskatchewan in the fall to study physical therapy. Please leave those university guys alone, or you'll end up a physical therapist. Best of luck.
Jason Tykolis. Jason has always enjoyed the high school. When we asked him why, we were tickled by his answer. It was the principle of the thing. You could say that Jason is always on the ball. He was our three-point man in basketball, and don't mess with this guy. He plays hardball. Jason's secret ambition is to someday work individually on the stock market rather than cooperatively on the stock shelves. Jason plans to attend the U of R this fall. Our best to you.
Kelly Dunn. Almost done. Kelly plans to attend the University of Alberta in the Bachelor of Science in Human Ecology, Textiles and Culture program. A big handle for someone so small. This is simply a synonym for home economics. We expect that you will send us care packages of full course meals, new clothes, uniforms, and muffins. Believe me, our staff isn't fussy. We understand that Kelly is a collector of many things. Let us know when the semi arrives for the move to Edmonton. Best wishes.
Lisa Fuller. Lisa plans to enter the field of animal health technology, but we know that her secret ambition is to become a gardener. Lisa tends to be somewhat of a sleeping beauty. Her friends tell us that Lisa has trouble staying awake for a whole movie. Lucky for Lisa, she has found Prince Andrew of Shaunavon to awaken her from her deep sleep. Sweet dreams, Lisa.
Charlotte Auger. Charlotte is a person who knows what she wants in life and where everything fits, or should I say frits. She is a very task-oriented individual. First, it was to whip Sean into shape. Then, a car to cruise Maine. Next, employment. And then complete her grade 12. Now head to Moose Jaw to take cosmetology. I understand that the furnishings have already been purchased. Watch out, Sean. I doubt she's done yet. Good luck.
Eileen Wilkins. We were under the assumption that Eileen was quiet and conservative. However, after consulting with reliable sources, we found that Eileen is very talkative. In fact, fellow passengers on our bus route are looking forward to next year's quiet bus rides. The SAD group is pleased to have Eileen as its president next year. We're certain that she will continue to be the life of the party. The students often called Eileen Paradise, but she couldn't codere.
Sherry Priest. Sherry is modeling one of Sears' finest in evening wear. Coordinated with those sparkling eyes, doesn't she look angelic? Nice to see you got this evening off. When Sherry is not cruising Maine in her blue bomb, she can be found behind the counter of Sears or Rusty's. With her pleasant personality and quiet disposition, Sherry won't have any problem finding continued employment. All the best.
Loren Wall. As SRC president, Loren felt it was her duty to take the vice president under her wing and show him the ropes. She then promptly lassoed him. So when you saw Loren, you always saw Scott close behind. Loren's enthusiasm and school spirit has been an asset to our school and will be dearly missed. Loren plans to travel to Sweden in the fall to attend school. We'll tape Saturday Night Live for you. Not content with just being any brick on the wall, Loren also plans to study social work in the future. Best of luck, Loren.
Vicki Odland. Teachers commented that Vicki was very quiet at school. Appearances can be deceiving. We believe that Vicki was conserving all her energy for the weekend. Her friends tell us that her secret ambition is to beat her old record for cruising up and down Main Street. Maybe she knows that the road to success is dotted with many tempting parking places. Vicki will pursue a career in business administration. Best wishes.
Holly Dawson. It just dawned on me. You're pretty piped this evening, aren't you? Holly is a warm and caring person. She has worked in the community with clients from the group home. Holly's contributions towards grad were phenomenal. In fact, without her, the SHS grads tonight might not be It might still be in the planning stage and they wouldn't be on the stage. Once a timid, quiet girl, Holly has grown into a confident and determined young woman. Holly enjoys dancing and babysitting. She plans to take a rehabilitation course this fall. Best wishes, Holly.
Lisa Jurida. Lisa is always cooking up things to do to avoid doing the things that have to be done, like schoolwork. Lisa has been involved with SAD. To most of us, this means Students Against Drinking and Driving. To Lisa, this means she always demonstrates dawdling. Lisa plans a future in human justice. Perhaps Lisa is pursuing this profession to crack the unsolved mystery of the invasions of her locker. Another Inspector Gadget, perhaps. The best to you, Lisa.
Starla Wickham. Starlight, star bright, wonder what we might say tonight. It's not by fluke that Starla's here. Someone brought her, someone dear. For those who don't already know, Starla sports a diamond given by her beau. Should we tell of her dashing beau, who's made Starlet or Starla sparkle and glow? Or should we mention a business administration, her chosen career after completing this station? Or better yet, her secret topper to farm just out of Shaunavon proper. Congratulations and best wishes, Starla.
Misty Hansen. Misty always left her clothes lying around. This doesn't mean she is promiscuous, just unorganized. You should have seen her locker. Rumor has it that new types of penicillin have been developed in there. Misty changed the rules of basketball, making it a contact sport. Misty single-handedly brought the house down to its knees looking for her contact lens, which in typically Misty fashion was misplaced in her eye. Good luck in psychiatric nursing. We hope you don't lose your patience.
It has been our pleasure introducing the class this evening. Please join us in congratulating the graduates of 1993.
Mr. Tykolis will now give the principal's address.
Graduates, parents of graduates, fellow teachers, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's exercises. I would first of all like to thank all the members of the various committees for the work and the effort in making this evening enjoyable. A lot of work over a long period of time goes into planning and organizing of the different organized groups. Thanks to you, to the School Community Liaison Committee, the various staff members, students in particular, and the parents who so graciously helped out in one way or another. Graduation. It certainly has to be one of the more exciting and memorable times in your lives. If you think back, you will have to agree that up until now, your parents and your teachers, and I'll put in quotation marks, hounded you, all in the best interest, and because of this, tonight is a reality where you have attained the status of being a graduate of SHS. I'm sure that much more advice will be passed on to you tonight by your families, friends, neighbors, as you embark on a whole new world, the real world away from home. Advice is also what many of you have asked for all this year, in particular as many of you began to realize that major decisions had to be made and answered before the end of the school year. The big questions were, what next? Or what am I going to do? Where shall I go? Amidst all of this confusion, I am sure that the choices you have made for yourself were based on one thought. I shall do what I enjoy to start out with, even though things might change in my future. You are entering into a whole new world, but the message I'd like to leave you with is to keep in mind that you have just completed level 1 of your learning, and that learning never ends. Even though you are graduating from high school, you are still lacking essential basic employment skills as well as the knowledge required to perform effectively on job situations. Those of you who have entered directly into the labor market may experience difficulty in attaining jobs at a time of high unemployment, and estimates are that during the duration of holding one's first job is less than 1 year. Not a rosy picture. Reports also indicate that many quit their jobs because it wasn't what you expected or it wasn't what you really want to do for the rest of your lives. Business is looking for employees with commitment to a task, doing a good job, and seeing it through. Some of you are undertaking post-secondary studies, are simply deferring a career decision. You are not in educational programs in pursuit of a specific career goal, example, arts and science. You are there because you have been convinced by adults, teachers included, that a post-secondary education is a prerequisite to success. Many students postpone serious consideration of their career options until their final years of studies, and only then they finalize their plans for the rest of their life. There is nothing wrong with this philosophy. The remainder of you appear somewhat more clear in your pursuits by enrolling into direct entry colleges such as engineering or commerce. People may question you about the value of what you're doing, wasting money and time by going to a post-secondary institute when even university graduates are having difficulty getting a job. Remember that every time you take another class, you are learning new techniques and skills that may better prepare you for that new job and a better life by satisfying the needs required for that special job you want. There are 2 old proverbs I'd like to share with you that closely support the value of an education. Give people fish, and they will feed themselves for that day. Teach them to fish, and they will feed themselves for the rest of their lives. The second is a Chinese proverb. If you're planting or planning for a year, sow rice. If you're planning for a decade, plant a tree. If you're planning for a lifetime, educate a person. The best way for you to face the future is to continue to learn at every opportunity. The whole new world. Yes, the times, they are changing. According to Suzuki, so rapidly in fact, that it takes only about 4 years to evolve an entirely new environment, and with it, an observable different social system. Many of the things we know and rely on will disappear from our lives, like certain jobs. How do you prepare for a world of unemployment or frequent changes of employment? You will need to reflect and respond to changing demands. You will have to make many wise decisions for yourself. You will need to think critically about what and how and why of education. Be perceptive and learn at every possible opportunity. You will have to be able to think for yourself and don't be a follower. It is a healthy self-image and self-concept that will allow you to face the whole new world with confidence so that you can handle each and every situation that will arise. So in conclusion, yes, you will face a whole new world, but with your initiative, your skills, your competitive spirit, and your willingness to learn from every experience, I'm sure we all are confident that each and every one of you will be a successful individual. I'd like to also share a letter that I received. It comes from the Minister of Education, Training and Employment Office, addressed Shaunavon High School. Dear graduates, please accept my personal congratulations on your graduation. You, your family, and friends have every right to be proud of what you have accomplished. Obtaining your grade 12, as you have done, represents a real achievement. It provides a foundation you need to further your education or enter the workforce. Grade 12 now represents the beginning of a lifelong of learning. As the world around us changes at a faster rate than ever before, each of us will need to continue to build our knowledge, skills, and abilities. Learning, whether it takes place at an institution, in the workplace, or in our own homes, is a very important part of our lives. It enriches us personally and enables us to contribute more fully to our families, our communities, and the province as a whole. Again, best wishes for your success as you pursue new challenges and opportunities. Yours sincerely, Ed Torczewski, the new Minister of Education. At this time, I would like to bid each member of the 93 graduating class farewell and wish you the best of luck in your futures. I'd also at this time like to wish Mr. Noel and Mr. Mathers all the best in their retirement years. And this is on behalf of all the staff and students of SHS. Thank you.
Sit back and relax as we present to you the slide presentation of school memories of the Shaunavon 1993 graduating class.
is now time for the presentation of the scholarships and bursaries, the first of which is the Elks Prize presented by Russ Markel.
Good evening, everyone. I'm very pleased to represent all the members of the Elks Lodge who annually present a prize of $500 to the graduate with the highest average. This year, our prize goes to Melanie Heikula.
The Order of the Royal Purple Scholarship will be presented by Phyllis Hooper.
Good evening. Congratulations, grads, on reaching one of the many milestones along your life's journey. May you have pleasant memories of this important day. Good luck and safe journey. It is my pleasure, on behalf of the Order of the Royal Purple, to present to you this year's winner of our scholarship, Jennifer Herrick.
The Royal Canadian Legion Ladies Auxiliary Bursaries will be presented by Jean Billington.
Firstly, I'd like to congratulate all the graduates and the best in your new endeavors. On behalf of the Royal Canadian Legion Ladies Auxiliary, it gives me great pleasure to again be able to give 3 $200 bursaries. The recipients are, firstly, Vicki Odlin, secondly, Kelly Dunn, and thirdly, Misty Hansen.
Patty Braydon Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Ed Maloney.
Well, how about those Toronto Maple Leafs? More seriously, the Paddy Breadall Memorial Scholarship has been given by the family since 1979. The graduates, of course, wouldn't remember Patty. She was a very fun-loving student, particularly associated with community activities. And the winner of this is always one who has participated in a lot of community things. This year's winner for 1993 of the Paddy Breadall Scholarship is Scott Berg.
The Angus Willett Bursary will be presented by Linda Birch and Lori Cowan.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I would like to wish the grad class 93 good luck and best wishes in your future. This year's recipients of the Angus Willett Bursaries are Melanie Hepkila for University and Vicki Odlin for Tech. The Shaunavon Parent-Teacher Association bursary will be presented by Wendy Cave.
On behalf of the Shaunavon Parent-Teacher Association, I'd like to congratulate the class of 93, and I'd like to call on Donnell Bedner, please.
The Shawnee Club bursary will be presented by Randy Surgic.
Good evening. On behalf of the Shawnee Club, I would like to present the $500 bursary to Melanie Hepkila.
The Hometown Club bursary will be presented by Roger Fuster.
The Hometown Club annually gives out 2 bursaries, and this year I would like to present these to Scott Berg and Jennifer Herrick.
The Kinsman Club prize will be presented by Blair Gale.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen and graduates. On behalf of the Shaunavon Kinsman Club, we'd like to congratulate all the graduates of the class of 93. Every year, the Kinsmen give out an award based on he or she's average, or pardon me, the second highest marks. I have with me tonight $500 for Jason Lewins.
The Knights of Columbus Scholarship will be presented by Gerald Jurdot.
Good evening. On behalf of the Shaunavon Connect Club, I would like to extend our congratulations and best wishes to the graduating class of 1993. And I'm proud to present to you the winner of the bursary of $300 to Lee Biard.
My name is Gerald Jurdot, and I represent the Shaunavon Knights of Columbus. On behalf of the Shaunavon Council of the Knights of Columbus, I wish to congratulate the 1993 graduating class and wish them the best in the future. I understand some of our fellows will be cooking breakfast for you in the early hours of the morning, so we hope that you'll turn out and that you enjoy it. Our council this year has decided to increase our annual scholarship from $200 to $500 in line with the increased cost of tuition. And tonight's recipient will be the first one to receive the $500 prize. Now, when we select our candidate for the scholarship, we look for a few things. We follow the KC principle of charity, and we look for someone who participates in church activities, volunteers their time for family and school, church, and community, and demonstrates caring and sharing. Now, we had a number of people who applied for our scholarship. We had a difficult choice, but there was one particular individual who stood out just a little bit more than the rest, and I'd like to call on that individual, Mr. Jason Lewins.
The Women in Action Scholarship will be presented by Betty Manette.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Women in Action, I would like to congratulate the graduating class of 1993. We wish you all the success and happiness in whatever you choose to do. And I would like to call on Reagan Coulter for our scholarship.
The Norman Bocke Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Robert Gosling.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, grads, and I wish you all the best in everything that you choose to pursue. I'm very honored tonight to make the presentation of the Norman Bocke Memorial Scholarship. I started my teaching career with Norm, and I feel it a great honor to pass this gift along. One of the things that Norman really enjoyed in a student was their commitment to their work in school and community. And he would have had all the time in the world for this young man, Lee Biard.
The Charles Weiss Boozy Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Joan George.
Good evening, everyone, and I'd like to endorse congratulations to all of the graduates. You have had an outstanding class, and I can see that you're all very much enjoying your evening tonight. The Charlie Boozy Memorial Scholarship is a family affair, and because of that, I'd like to introduce Charlie's grandson, Michael, to announce the winner.
This year's winner is Melanie Heckler.
The Shaunavon High School prize will be presented by Kathleen East.
Shaunavon High School prize goes to the student with the third highest average. Would Reagan Coulter please come forward?
The Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce Prize will be presented by Dale Worrell.
Good evening. CIBC award was started last year, and it goes for an academic. The fourth highest mark. This year's recipient is David Meek.
The Wildlife Studies Scholarship will be presented by Glenn Krause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, grads. We made it, eh? I'm going to miss you guys. I drive out there in front of that school every day, and I miss you. Boy, I don't know how I'm going to get along with the new bunch that's coming up. Anyway, on behalf of the Shaunavon Wildlife Federation, I'd like to present this bursary to Gavin Conrad. This is the first bursary by the Shaunavon Wildlife, and I hope it's many of them.
The special scholarship will be presented by Ron Tekolis.
At this time, what I'd like to do is to acknowledge a scholarship that is being presented to one of our students. It's a substantial amount. And I'd like to call David Meek to the front, please. And I will read the letter that was sent to me. It's asking me to acknowledge this in public, so this is probably the most appropriate occasion we could do it on. It's addressed from DeVry Institute of Technology. It says, Dear Mr. Tychols, would you please announce this at your graduation? It says, we think you will be proud to know that David Meek is a winner of the 1993 DeVry Half Tuition Scholarship. The scholarship is valued between $6,288 and $10,180 will cover the registration fee and one-half the tuition per semester for the Electronics, Computer Information Systems, or Business Operations program at DeVry. We'd consider it a privilege to have DeVry representative present this scholarship award at your awards assembly preceding graduation. And they asked if I would do this on their behalf. So congratulations, Dave.
To present to you the valedictorian of this 1993 graduation class, Melanie Hicklock.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
parents, teachers, and friends. I'm honored on behalf of the graduates of 1993 to welcome you here as we celebrate this special occasion. Graduation is a goal which we've worked towards for 12 long years. It represents a time of new and challenging experiences. We are leaving home and all of our familiar surroundings as we set out to build our futures. We are full of apprehension and excitement, but we are also saddened as we know we must say farewell to our classmates. We have grown and matured together, gathered many fond memories along the way. How can we forget the first day of high school, initiation, or the start of final exams? There are also football and basketball games, school dances, and plank parties. Most importantly, we will remember the friendships we formed and the good times we shared. Graduates, I know you will cherish these memories as you look back on your days at SHS. Tonight, we are being recognized for reaching a major milestone in our lives, our high school graduation. However, we did not do this alone. Without the help of some very special people, we never could have aspired to such heights. It is necessary now that we take time to thank those people. To our parents, we wish to express our gratitude for all that you have done. You've never failed to provide us with encouragement, support, and especially love. You persevered when we lost confidence and always had faith in us, teaching us to believe in our dreams and in ourselves. Thank you for making this day possible. To our teachers, who deserve our sincerest thanks, you taught us not only the skills to cope in an ever-changing world, but also tried to show us the benefits of hard work, even though sometimes we were unwilling to listen. Through your efforts, we learned to think independently, without fear of showing curiosity and eagerness to learn. Thank you for never giving up on us. Finally, we must thank God. He was always there when we needed him, and we know that he will always be there in the future. Graduates, a whole new world lies before you. It is a world full of many opportunities and challenges. Sometimes these challenges may seem overwhelming, but if you hold on to your dreams and strive to achieve them, success is inevitable. The world is yours for the taking. Go make your world the best it can be.
I present to you this year's graduating class of 1993.
The Grand March will follow in 30 minutes' time.
How do I say goodbye all I know is where we've been and where if we get to see tomorrow, I hope it will all it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Vicky Ogden and escort Aaron Ward.
Stephen Anderson and escort Sarah Burrell.
Charlotte Ogier and escort Sean Fritz.
Brunel Wagner and escort Travis Stevenson.
Loren Wall and Scott Bird.
Lee Biart and escort Deanna Fontaine.
Duffy Bowl and escort Shaunavon.
And I hope you have all you dreamed of. And I wish you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love.
Bruce Beeman and escort Dana Millette.
Gavin Conrad and escort Maria Sanford.
Reagan Coulter and Jason Lewin.
Get up here a minute, sure. Just squeeze up here, please.
Lee Cursions and escort Kenneth Wilbur.
Holly Dawson and escort Donnie Tatro.
Can you
Devin Fulbert and escort Helen Warner.
That is all I took with me. So
Lisa Fuller and escort Andrew Gardner.
Shelley Fuller and escort Jason Wareham.
Lisa Jurdot and escort Corey Boomer.
Missy Hanson and Kent Lodge.
Ian Goldstein and escort Ruby Ledoux.
Meredith Goldstein and escort Stacy James.
Melanie Nicola and escort Shane Rowe.
Jennifer Herrick and David Meek.
Craig Worthington and escort Stephanie Kiss.
Carrie Ann Hoffner and escort Corey Hingwell.
That is all I'm taking with me. So don't go, I'm not what you next an escort for the son. Jason Tekolis and escort Danae Dunham.
Starla Wickham and escort Byron Luker.
Eileen Wilkins and escort Kira Kader.
Aaron Walton and escort Kelly Hatch.